Lovable 2.0 was supposed to be the next big thing in AI-driven app development. But did it deliver? Welcome back to the AI Agentic Bros YouTube channel. Today we're going to be talking about Lovable 2.0. Lovable first launched as a promising AI tool that let anyone build full-stack web applications using natural language. The first version, people loved it. Simple interface, decent outputs, and enough functionality to get your web app, landing page, or website up and running. But then came Lovable 2.0, and with it, a wave of frustration. In today's video, we're breaking down what Lovable promised with its big update and what actually happened when users tried to use it. Lovable 2.0 was marketed as a major leap forward. Here's some of the features that they promised. We're on Lovable's blog, and we're just going to quickly recap some of the features that they promised us in Lovable 2.0. First and foremost, they had some new branding and user interface. Overall, didn't see a huge difference from the first version and the second version, but it's still clean and easy to navigate. The next big feature that they promised was multiplayer. Multiplayer is basically introducing workspaces for projects in Lovable. This feature would allow each subscription to come with a connected workspace, meaning users with a pro subscription would be able to have a personal workspace, allowing them to invite up to 2 other users to help work on their project. Users with a team subscription can have up to 20 users in their workspace, and it allows owners and admins to freely invite and remove who they want, allowing teams to bring on editors to make edits to their existing and new projects, having a shared workspace along with a shared credit pool. This is perfect for small teams like startups or enterprises that have larger teams that are working on certain projects at the same time. The next feature that they talked about in the update was a chat mode agent. The chat mode agent was one of the better features that they promised us, in my opinion, as it not only allows you to step-by-step plan out processes before implementing them in your project, but also can perform tests and check logs and things in the back end without making permanent changes to the project. The next feature was a security scan. Easily surface security vulnerabilities in your app with Lovable's new security scan feature. This is a feature they describe as something that will make vibe coding more secure. Next, they had dev mode. Dev mode allows you to edit the code of your project directly in Lovable. It was introduced before the update for a few weeks, and users seem to like it. If you're someone with more technical background, this is going to be very useful for you. Visual edits. Visual edits was another top feature, in my opinion. When it comes to editing your project, sometimes you use a prompt on adjusting something small, whether it's the title or a certain font of the text. The visual edits is a feature that Lovable promised faster and more precise edits where we're going to be able to change small details on your project. Custom domains. Now, this is another feature that was available a few weeks before the update dropped, basically allowing you to publish your project onto your custom domain that you have. Last but not least, they added some pricing updates. Pro plans with flexible tiers that start $25 a month, and then a Teams plan, which, like we talked about before with the workspaces, would be for small enterprises or startups and companies of that nature. Now let's talk about what actually happened in the update. Unfortunately, the rollout did not meet expectations. Users all across the Lovable community, including myself, were not only underwhelmed, but were calling for Lovable to restore version 1. Some of the problems users are seeing include the AI repeating itself, burning and wasting of monthly credits, and various database issues with Supabase with instances such as edge functions and authentication. Let's look at what some of these users are saying. On Reddit, one user says, "Whatever they did in this 2.0 update, Lovable is way worse now. The AI forgets what I just said, commands are ignored, and I end up wasting credits." Another user replied, it tries to create files, fails, and then keeps repeating the same mistake. It's like talking to a broken version of GPT-4. Various users are complaining and reporting missing credits, credit burn without results, which is a huge deal for paying users who are trying to build fast and use as little credits as possible. Edge functions don't deploy as expected, even when the AI says they did. AI promises an update to your database, but it doesn't apply. So instead of being more powerful, Lovable 2.0 ended up feeling more like a broken prototype. and many users are calling for a downgrade back to the first version. Some users have even reported projects completely disappearing. These issues turn what should be a fast building process into a frustrating loop of resets and retries. For a tool marketed as a smart dev assistant, these kind of breakdowns kill trust. And when a company loses trust with its community, they start to lose their community. This can be seen all across the Lovable communities right now. People are discussing alternatives. As of right now, the Lovable community has definitely lost trust and is very, very frustrated with Lovable right now, myself included. I can tell you personally that I am beyond frustrated with Lovable as of this moment. I've been running into multiple problems and issues with Lovable right now, including the AI telling me it solved a problem when it hasn't, the edge functions in Supabase not working at all. And as someone who has a less technical background, when it comes to these type of technical issues, the reason I'm using Lovable, a low-code tool, is because I can't code. I need it to handle these back-end problems, and I need it to handle these technical problems. And when it's not doing that, it essentially loses a lot of the usefulness of the tool. So where are frustrated users going? There's no shortage of no-code or low-code tools that people are using to develop applications, whether it's Bolt, Next.js, or something more technical like Cursor or Replit. There are many alternatives to Lovable. And although each of these tools have different pros and cons, there's one key thing. They're more consistent than Lovable right now. So what went wrong with Lovable 2.0? Honestly, they overpromised, underdelivered, and rushed the rollout. The idea is still incredible. The tool still has massive potential, but users expect a major upgrade and got something that feels more like a beta test. As of right now, I'm not fully confident that the team at Lovable will fix these issues for us. Let me know what you think in the comments. Have you used Lovable 2.0 and what has your experience been like? If you found this helpful, drop a like and subscribe. We've got more deep dives coming into AI tools.